Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Akala. I'm your Dungeon Master, The Batch, and this is He Is Risen, episode 27. I've got everybody. I've got everybody except Alicia with me here today. Everybody, say hi.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi. That was a good one. I liked it.
That was pretty good.
Thanks.
And just keep it up.
Yeah, fuck no.
Last time on He Is Risen, you continue the fight with the angel statues. Ivan was very worried about the damage being done to his church. As you dealt damage to the statues, the stone crumbled away to reveal ghostly angelic forms. Oh, there's my headphones. While fighting these ghostly forms, the tiefling you had met earlier ran in, demanding to know what you were doing, or saying, "What have you done?" He attacked, but Leokron charged in and hacked away at him, backing him into a corner. He misty-stepped over to Ivan and held a dagger to his throat, threatening to kill him if you did not leave. Araneus cast suggestion on him and got him to leave Ivan alone. You found out the tiefling's name was Andacus and that he cursed the church's statues in retaliation for the church refusing to add Krugerok to the list of gods that the church worshipped. He warned you to leave Alcethus or you would wish you had killed him. He misty-stepped away from you and ran out of the church. With a third misty step and disappearing into an alley, he was able to get away from you, and we pick up after that. I did not like that recap. I should have written that better.
Yeah, probably because you brought up the fact that you gave him too many spell slots.
Nope. Nope, he's fine. I did the math after. He's fine.
Oh, okay. Invocation.
Nope. Actually, he's got a couple levels in Warlock, a couple levels in Sorcerer, so he's got enough spell slots for the Misty Step. He's good.
Yeah. So you had to retcon him in a couple Sorcerer levels.
No.
You just didn't think one of us would call you out on it.
I just didn't realize how many times I had a Misty Step. But no, it works. I managed to make it work.
Yeah, you're good.
It's all good.
I'll be a pain in your side in another way.
It's called improvising.
That's when you get the best shit.
It's called shenanigans.
I just won't pay attention to my spell slots. We'll be good.
Yeah, someone's got to call shenanigans on me now that Josh isn't here.
Well, I'm already taking over. I'm already taking over for Pooh. I can't take over for Josh as well.
I think between the four of us, we can do it.
Okay.
So a couple of you are outside the church, having gone after Andacus. The rest of you are still inside the church. Now that Andacus has gotten away, Leokron and Araneus, do you go back in the church? And everybody else, what do you do? I'm going to shrink Andor down because his minute's probably up.
I guess.
I think I'm gonna stay outside of the church for the moment and meditate a little bit and calm myself down.
Okay.
I am going to climb on top of the church and be scanning the horizon just to see if I can see him.
Okay.
And Meryl apologizing profusely to the Ivan for any damages incurred.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to pay any mind to your apology as he's walking around looking at the damage done. And he seems like he's going from slightly upset to like some anger's boiling inside of him at the sight of the pews being destroyed, some damage to his ceiling. and he's starting to grumble to himself, and you hear some expletives in. Oh wait, nobody in there speaks Elvish, so you wouldn't know they were expletives. The only one who speaks Elvish is outside.
Speak Elvish.
Oh yeah, you're an elf. I keep forgetting we just added an elf to the group.
Haha, you forgot that one of them figures
So
out
you
too.
hear him grumbling to himself and muttering some expletives about reckless adventurers.
I will say to him, we will help repair any damage we may have caused while trying to prevent this evil in your church and village.
Well, I would sure hope so, because if you think I'm paying your reward after this, you're sadly mistaken.
I really want to say something, but I fucking can't.
You're also playing
Same.
Kramkyl. Remember that.
Kramkyl says that was not in the quest. That was not on the paper. We mandatorily get our money. We'll help rebuild, but you give us our money. You were the one that put it out there.
Andor grows in size.
Andor's actually looking a little dejected at the moment. He's not. It doesn't look like he's. Hold on a minute. I have to take this. I'm sorry.
See, what do you guys think about about him saying that? I'm not very happy about it.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear it because I'm on top of the roof.
True.
I mean, we didn't cause that much damage.
I mean, we only destroyed 3 3/4 of statues.
Well, there's some pews
That and a
damaged
couple
and the
pews
roof a little bit.
Yeah. A couple pews got messed up.
The ceiling kind of trashed a little bit.
It's just some woodworking. It's fine. It's fine.
No, the ceiling only has footsteps on it.
No, remember Andor's kind of...
Andor hit it.
Oh, yeah. I say Andor has to fix it all.
You just make a sunroof. It's fine.
Just let Andor stay behind and fix it.
There we go. Yeah, Andor will stay behind and fix the church.
That is an idea, honestly.
Yeah, I mean...
Sorry,
All right, we
that
figured it out.
That was one of my doctors calling me. I had no idea why they were calling me this late, but everything's fine.
Good.
Well, that's good.
Just had to reschedule an appointment.
We determined that
Okay.
Andor's going to stay behind and fix the church.
Andor does not want to do that.
Well,
They sure did not do it.
he's going to get voted against.
Andor's
most
not
of
here
the
to say
damage.
no.
Well, I'm
He
saying
did most
no
of
on
the
his
damage,
behalf.
too.
Well, Meryl's going to wander off to the front and start saying stuff in Sylvan while praying.
He stepped on most of the pews and did the damage to the ceiling when he grew big, so...
Andor looks at Ivan and says, "Keep your reward money and fix your church, but I'm not staying here."
How much was the quest gold in total?
This
300.
quest was...
300.
Oh, stream's gonna go black for a second. It was 300
I
total.
wanted to say it was 300 total.
Yeah.
300 total.
I mean, as long as I get my portion, I'm not going to care.
What is that? We got a 6-person or 7-person party?
He's adamant that he's not gonna pay. He said,
Well, no, I'm just making sure, because if it's 6 people, then we would just be getting 250 rather than 300. That's really.
It's 7 with me.
7.
That's why I asked. I couldn't remember specifically if there was 6 or 7.
Araneus, you don't see any sign of Endakas.
Well, I still see Leokron down there, so I'm just gonna continue looking until I notice Leokron go inside, if he does.
I was going to say probably at this point you'd probably see me getting up and going in.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then
you would probably look over, and as you look over, I'm literally just starting to get up.
I don't go onto the ground at all. I just walk around the edge of the building and inside. Because I'm being weird.
Oh. Let me get the doors for you, Araneus.
You want me to go ahead and put Leokron in there?
I got it, don't worry.
Okay. And as the both of you come in, you hear Ivan insisting, "You damaged my church. I am not paying out the reward. You were reckless. You weren't careful."
Who was reckless? Imagine the damage that would have been done if we hadn't done anything. Your church might not even be here.
And more sick people. Well, no, I can't say anything. She's.
You could have been more careful.
We were as careful as we could be, given the situation.
Well, I'm not paying.
The contract. There's no stipulation on the contract for the quest that if any damage was done to the church, you would not be paying. We solved your problem.
And because we solved it, we get compensation.
Well, there won't be any reward because of this damage. You can't just come into a church. You can't just come into a church and haphazardly attack things.
It wasn't haphazardly.
He glares at Araneus.
And I say it wasn't haphazardly. They literally tried to attack you as well. We could have just let that happen.
And I mean, to be honest,
your whole town could be dead right now. I personally wouldn't have cared.
You're probably the one that started this in total because you were the one that put out the quest. So if anything, you shouldn't keep the gold because you started this. And you were saying not to do it, and you did it. So that's on you, honestly. We did our job.
At no point during that fight did you say, "Hey, don't break the things in here."
Leokron looks to Araneus. He's like, "You better not say that right now and take that back."
What?
Because he did.
Oh.
I literally go to Araneus in his ear. I was like, "You did just not say that again," because he did.
Yeah, Ivan says, "I told you to be careful and not to damage the church." While you were damaging the church.
And if you looked at me, I didn't damage the church. I damaged the statues.
And the statues were the thing that was causing it. So the statues were the problem.
And Ivan says
if
to
you want
Araneus,
to talk about the damage to the church, as in the pews and the hole in the ceiling, that was our buddy Andor over there.
Hole in the ceiling. There's just some damage.
Ivan says to Araneus, "I'm pretty sure one of your blast thingies damaged a pew or the floor."
No. I hit the angel statue and it damaged the floor. That wasn't my fault. That was the angel statue's fault.
Do we happen to maybe know how the guild would would feel about somebody posting a quest and then refusing to pay out for that.
I don't think you've ever inquired about that.
I think we should.
Then I will just say, we will speak to the guild and see what the guild has to say about the situation.
But we will be back eventually, if it comes to that, for the payment.
Well, are you still going to fix the church like you said?
Are you going to pay us if we do?
Well, what's the point in paying you if you're just going to fix the church?
No. You're not gonna
adding
get.
on to things that we have to do.
You're not gonna get
For
a
no
problem
compensation. No.
solved and then us to basically repair and give you new stuff. The problem was the statues. We got rid of the statues. In any quest, there is a chance of accidents happening. There's got to be some kind of clause in the guild or something like that that says that there is a chance that other damages will happen. We got rid of the problem.
There might be some fine print whenever he met with the guild to post his request. We can speak with the guild.
If
I
we're
walk off
splitting hairs,
to the side and I start doing the thing that gives me half my spell slots back.
Okay. If we're splitting hairs, the problem ended up being Andakis, and I don't see Andakis anywhere.
Exactly, we got rid of them.
But he could come back.
I mean, honestly.
Well, yeah, he could.
So I don't see my
but we got
problem
rid of
as
his
solved.
curse.
Okay.
Can
I see
the statues would still
quest
been the
posting?
problem.
And Meryl's still just sitting over there praying to the Wisp Mother in Sylvan.
This in your village was being caused by the statues. The statues had to go. Even if Dacus left, the statues would still be causing the
sickness.
sickness.
It on here. It's the one on the top left once it loads. Oh, come on.
Are you loading it in Roll20?
Yeah.
And hey, throw the dwarf. Throw the dwarf in the chat.
Hey there, the dwarf. Thanks for joining us.
Dang it. We don't have a dwarf in the party.
Andor has dwarven blood, but he's not a dwarf.
I pick up Andor and throw him. No, I'm just playing.
It's this one. The one on the top left. The one I kind of centered.
We explained both of those issues. The statues crying and people getting sick. Only that, but we solved the problem. So we went above and beyond.
Do you want us to, draw you a map to your village? Because, I mean, that's technically on there. I mean, we could do that.
Yeah, the quest posting specifically says, our priests are at a loss to explain it. Perhaps outside eyes could help. We helped explain it.
Not only did we help explain it, but we got rid of it. We went above and beyond what your quest requested of us.
So if anything, you should technically pay us more, but since we damaged your church, we'll accept the payment that it says on the notice.
But you and I...
It's not in the quest. It's not in the quest. That is the quest that you yourself posted. They said not to, and you did it. You are literally the one who asked for this quest to be done.
You tell him, Leokron.
Listen, we'll take, Andor, you can keep Andor's money. But we're going to get the rest because we finished this quest.
You still owe us at least 6/7 of the payment.
He starts moving towards the door. I'm assuming
So you're just gonna,
Yeah, there we go. I was waiting for someone to... While Andor seems like he's...
back over to the right screen.
While Andor's is kind of stuck in his own world, Ivan kind of...
Ignis flares up.
Ivan kind of sneaks around him, but Araneus and Ignis move over and kind of get in his way.
I mean, we could do this the easy way or the hard way. I mean, it's up to you.
There is no gold.
Hard
Seriously?
way it is.
So
Sounds like you need to work off the debt with us then.
Between all of the stores that the council has, we're only able to spare about 50 gold. But we knew that wouldn't get anybody here. So we put 300 on the posting.
Okay, so where's the other 250?
We don't have it.
Well, how are you going to get it? Because it's what you owe. So
Sounds like
now that we've learned that you lied to us from the beginning, the payment is at least going to be paid in full at some point.
Sounds like we're now owed perhaps merchandise from some of your craftsmen.
yeah,
Well,
do you
Don't
have any local items?
Don't take it out on the citizens. Don't take it out on the craftsmen.
Well, we wouldn't be taking it out on them.
shopkeepers.
You would be getting in debt with your citizens in order to pay us what you owe us.
Yeah, we have nothing against the citizens. We just feel like we were wronged because you lied to us.
But it's not their fault that we on the council.
How can you be a man of gods and lie to us like that?
Man of gods.
We were desperate.
Don't worry about the payment. We were here to set right what was wrong.
Don't listen to the little thing. That's our emergency food. She just kind of helps out sometimes.
Well, that's two saying you can keep the money.
Wynne,
All right,
so Wynne doesn't care about the money, but she cares about something was posted, this was offered, and now this person is going back on.
So she's just worried about the legality. She's just worried about the legality of it.
Yeah, she's worried about the breaking of the contract and the.
Yeah,
I am lawful neutral.
Leokron, does this seem orderly to you?
What? Are you asking me if it seems orderly?
I'm asking Leokron, yes. Does everything seem to be in order to you?
So the quest posting, Leokron says, forgive me if I'm being literal, but that's how you're supposed to be with these things. And I look at the quest posting and it says, they're at a loss of how to explain it. We helped explain it. We got rid of the crying blood statues. We figured out it was the statues. Then we figured out it was a person doing it. Now you know what the problem is and who's causing it. and we were the one that helped you.
Yes, but as I said, we don't have the 300 gold.
So if you don't have the 300 gold, that's why we're saying that you can barter, and the council can produce money to these vendors to pay back us. So we take items and then you pay them back because it was your fault.
What if we give you the 50 that we can spare? And then
I thought there was just going to be a period, nothing else. I'm going to be like, what?
I thought about it. And then over time, we pay you the rest with some extra.
I personally...
signed, we would need a contract, and we would have to have a specific timeline and dates.
Leokron, personally, I don't care about the extra money. I just want what was said. Because that's the fair thing. I understand, like, people who are desperate do need help, but, like, deception doesn't help in any way.
Well,
Told you we shouldn't have done this church quest.
How would your gods of this church that you worship in feel about you doing this? Maybe you should have. What was the other god's name? Where's my notes?
Krugerrock.
Yes, maybe you should have Krugerrock in here.
I mean, that would solve your problem.
I know I've disappointed my gods. But we cannot have a god that is not good be worshipped in this church.
I mean, we could take the 50 gold and then just burn the church down, and then we won't have the issue anymore.
No. Please don't do that.
That's a bit much. That's
Ignis bobs up and down and flickers a little bit.
Yep.
Nobody's going to burn your church down. Well, at least we aren't. It's possible that,
Ignis sinks down a little bit. Ignis sinks down a little bit when you say that.
It's possible that Endocus might, but we will not.
It would be fairly easy to do, though. See a lot of wood in here.
Please don't. Please don't. What terms would be acceptable to you for us to pay back to pay you the gold over time?
What can you manage? I want the money, but I'm not going to tap you dry and have your city be vulnerable.
What could you afford monthly? Or weekly, whatever works best.
Our artisans and our crafters, they generate some gold into the village. It's been slow recently. We do rely a lot on foot traffic from outside the village coming in and spending money here. Maybe 25 gold a week.
Is that how much you make or how much you can afford?
That's probably how much we could spare. I'd have to speak with the councils, but just on a quick thought, because we have 50 we could spare right now, and that's what we've saved up over the last couple of weeks.
going to look at the other people in the party and kind of nod and say, I'm okay with that. It doesn't matter to me when the contract is fulfilled, just that the contract is fulfilled.
I'm okay with that.
Just don't miss a payment.
So that's 10 weeks.
Now, would you like us to come here every week, or how are we going to get it through?
He needs to send it to the guild.
Send it to the guild, yeah.
Okay.
We shouldn't have to come here to retrieve our payment.
We can do
If we
that.
have to come here, he's not going to like it.
We can have someone bring it to the guild. Which day of the week would you like us to bring it on?
One second, I have days written down. A few days.
I've been waiting for this.
How about Dar Day?
Day.
I was honestly going to say that.
Dar Day.
Our day. It was the first day I came to. I had written down.
And we actually have someone there you can give it to hold on to for us. His name is Krex.
Yeah, cracks.
He works in the stables.
Oh. You don't want me to leave it with a guild employee, or?
He's a guild employee. He works in the stables of
Oh,
the guild.
okay.
He used to be part of our adventuring
Okay.
crew.
We can do that. And anybody happen to know what day of the week it currently is?
No clue.
Soul Day.
So,
I don't know what the days are.
on 9/4/23, it was East Day, New Life 17.
Yeah, it was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
We are on.
Like Ease Day the 3rd, we went to Midhaven to finish construction. So Ease Day, and then was it the day after Ease Day that we went to the church?
Yes. So it should be the. Should be the 4th then, right? Fey Day, the 4th. I'll double check with that, but yeah. So, yep, you've got about half a week until you collect your first 25 gold payment, but you can get your 50 gold right now. That was me speaking as DM, but translate that into Ivan saying it.
I guess that's okay, Ivan.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't have the gold on me. I have to go to one of our council chambers to retrieve it. Would you like to come with me, or would you like to wait here?
I think we can go with you. I think it would be nice to look around and just see what's in town in general.
You do not know if Indakis is going to try to ambush you.
Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, I'm definitely going with him.
I do hope, Indakis, because no one died from the sickness. I do hope Endokus was just trying to scare us and didn't intend on killing anybody.
Aether was going to kill you.
I hope it was a bluff. I mean, I know I'm being cautiously optimistic that he was bluffing just to get out of a difficult situation.
Cool.
But yes,
It's also possible not.
If you'll follow me to the council chambers, I'll retrieve your gold for you. You see Andor just kind of shake his head like he's trying to shake off a thought.
You okay, Andor?
Just got a lot going on in my head.
It's some wild times. I get it.
And
I understand. You seem to be pregnant with thought.
That's the weirdest fucking way I've heard that yet.
Yeah.
I was just gonna let it go.
What?
I was trying to come up with a way to figure that in there somewhere.
And you'll all notice Meryl has finally been able to revert to one of her normal forms, as opposed to her dark forms.
Good.
I preferred the other ones.
Oh, and quick aside, you have one regular form, or one main form plus 6 alternate forms you can register for a total of 7, not a total of 6. That was my mistake last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So still one more form. Okay.
Yeah. 2 more, I think, but either way. Ivan leaves the church, and there's like a sort of like a semicircle of buildings near the church, and he goes to one of them, the leftmost. So like if they're behind the church, he goes to the leftmost one. Do you follow him in the building, or do you wait outside?
Put him inside.
You said follow him inside, or wait outside. I didn't catch
Yes.
that. Follow him inside. Okay.
Follow inside.
It's not a huge building. Probably, I'd say 30 by 30. It's not very big. It's got a couple of rooms, but its main room, it has a bunch of chairs and desks. And there's he goes into one of the smaller rooms off to the side, and he leaves the door open when he goes in there, and you can see there's a chest. And he opens the chest, and there's no one else in there right now. This is just him and you guys, whoever went in. And you see him kind of reach off to the side out of sight, and he when he comes back, just like you can see through the doorway of the small room, he kind of reaches out of sight, and when he reaches back over, he's got a bag, and he goes into the chest, and you can hear coins jangling around. Comes out of that room and shuts the door, and he comes over and is there anybody else in there, or is it just Wynne?
I would have been in there too.
I was gonna wait outside.
Meryl would probably haphazardly follow.
Haphazardly?
Yeah.
I don't think that word applies there.
Listfully?
Blissfully follow?
Yeah.
Into the building?
Yeah. That's mindlessly.
Right,
There we go. Mindlessly.
He sees you all standing there. He says, I'm not sure who to hand this to, but there's 50 gold in here. Count it if you must.
Wynne said she was going in first, so I would assume she's in front.
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm just my colleagues are asking for recommendations for dinner, so I'm trying to message as well.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, you're good. I'll just grab it.
Tell them they're not allowed to have dinner.
Yeah, apparently not.
Do you count it right there in front of him?
I literally will open it and I say, nothing personal, I always do this. Is it all there?
1.
Oh, you do count it?
2.
I
3.
say that and then count it.
4.
Yeah, it's 50 gold.
Okay. I tell him, I did not expect you to lie at this point, but I always make sure.
It's a good thing I'm outside, because I would have counted it and told them that I didn't trust him at all.
Thank you for your honesty.
So, every Dar Day for the next 10 weeks, we'll be sending someone to bring 25 gold to Krex at the Adventurers Guild. Right?
Yes.
Okay. I thank you for your help with the curse. And after what I've done, I don't expect you to help rebuild the church. Yeah, I don't expect you to help rebuild the church.
We weren't gonna anyway.
I hope the construction goes smooth. And I hope no hiccups happen.
Hopefully Andakis won't show his face again.
If he does, I personally will come back without payment.
Well, if he does, I'll be sure to... Hopefully the guards will help us take care of him if that's the case. But we shall see. He leads you out of the council chamber building, locks the door behind him.
Thank you.
I have to go share the good news with my people, so you may be on your way.
I hope no hiccups happen or road bumps or anything like that.
We're gonna have to explain to a lot of people the gold debt now to you adventurers, but hopefully that will go over smoothly.
Is he outside or are they still inside?
No, they're outside now.
Oh, well, just make sure you let him know that it was your fault, not ours.
I will be sure to emphasize the fact that it was my fault.
Okay, thank you. Wouldn't want a bunch of villagers hating us for no reason. Or thinking that they can't trust the Adventurers Guild.
I'll make sure they know the Adventurers Guild is to be trusted. Now I bid you good day.
I say good day.
May the Wisp Mother bless you.
May the gods smile upon you.
And I hope yours do as well.
He seemed a little confused because he doesn't recognize the name Wisp Mother.
I mean, I only know... I mean, I praise Dartok and Elkanar. I haven't heard of the Whispering Mother, but I mean, everyone has their own beliefs.
The Wisp Mother.
The Wisp Mother, my apologies.
Whispering Mother.
Whispering
The
Mother.
whispering mother.
Yeah, sorry. No video game references here. This is World of Akala. My apologies.
Was Whispering
Just a
Mother
mispronunciation.
somewhere?
Skyrim.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that would be I can't remember her name. Damn.
Alright.
Tarula.
Nightingale.
My dear, sorry, they're asking me about the place to get pho or ramen.
Andor says, so, can we get out of here now?
Hey, Andor?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you okay?
Not really.
What's wrong?
Kind of tired of almost dying.
Well,
I am
maybe don't
sorry.
do that.
I mean, I keep on bringing you back. Keep on healing you.
You know,
Well,
I
that
think
one time you just got turned to stone. It wasn't really dying.
Well, yeah, true.
I think between some of the missteps I've made and this back and forth between life and death, I think I'm going to step away for a little bit. Try to get my bearings and get myself straight.
If that is what you feel like you need to do, there are many paths with the road that we are on, and that is one of them. If that you want to follow.
Yeah, maybe you can go, actually hang out at your house for a while. Since you pay for it and everything.
Yeah, you can go home, relax for a little bit, and just train. Really hone in and do what you want.
Just chill.
I think I might go home for a few days and then see where things take me from there. But I'll head back to the guild with you first to turn this quest in. And so we can give Krex a heads up about the gold coming his way.
Yeah, we need to let him know.
Yeah.
Do you still want your gold, Andor, since we're getting it?
No, you can keep the gold from this quest. I'll be alright.
Okay.
I say we just let it build up until we have the full amount. That way, if you change your mind, it's all there.
No, that's up to you. Let's head back to the guild.
We shall venture forth.
Guild ahoy!
Alright.
Dang it, we should have kept that angel head.
I know what you mean as like a souvenir.
Yeah.
Do you want to retcon and have Meryl say, you mean this one, and pull it out of her tiny bag of holding?
Yeah.
I was literally thinking that.
I mean, this one?
I literally look over and I'm like, yes!
Because she was wandering around the front of the church for a little bit.
And she does tend to pick up things. That's part of her nature. She picks up weird things. And
Eventually, we're going to have our own base. And we can put it there.
Hey, guys. I've heard of these things, alright? Hear me out. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. There's these things called golems. Maybe.
Yes. You mean
golems? Okay, sorry. Pronunciation. Golems. We could, if we wanted to, we could try and figure out how to make one. And we could use this as a head.
I know someone who might be interested in doing that.
in the world was that?
I heard that as well. I was curious.
Give me one
My
second.
master
I'm gonna make sure something didn't break. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Brittany said the cat tree fell over outside.
Okay.
My master might be able to do that. You know, the
yeah.
I'm assuming this
Dude,
conversation's happening on the way back to the guild.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, most definitely. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Because honestly, if he do all of this stuff and literally make an a hand cannon, arm cannon, like he should be able to do that.
I mean,
I feel like
he's just now starting to work on making a homunculus.
Yeah,
So
that's what I was thinking.
I don't know if making a golem would be in his purview at the moment. Oh, did you want me to check on that?
I got it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
True, he is making it a homunculus now, so.
I just don't know, like, why it wasn't.
but if he gets paid, then that's probably different.
He's making a humongous what?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, there is a spell.
Talking about the creep.
Magic mouth spell.
Oh.
We can make it talk.
Oh gosh. Alright, so you make it back to the Adventurers Guild. Get everything in order here. Alright. I don't know where everybody wants to be, but I just brought the map up.
Sorry, to look at the right screen. Sorry, I was looking at a menu for a restaurant for my coworkers.
I think you'd. Oh, go ahead.
I think we should, while we're walking back towards the guild, I'm going to bring up. I think we should discuss with the guild about what to do or what happens if a client or somebody that's posted a quest refuses to pay, and what's in those contracts for posting a quest, because we can't have this happening again if we do a little bit of damage to a building or something while trying to fulfill a quest for somebody.
Yeah, that would be something good to learn because of literally what just happened. Yeah. I'll go with you to the council.
Andor say he was going to be going away for a bit to do what?
To figure things out and try to straighten himself out. Basically, he said between some of his missteps and going back and forth between life and death, he's feeling a bit messed up.
Okay.
I can imagine to an extent.
Okay. So Wynne wants to go talk to the council. Who's going with her?
Do you do that first, or do you go talk to Krex first? Or do you just want to say you went ahead and talked to Krex and just leave it at that?
And we're talking to Krex.
Yeah, in my opinion, I was thinking we just talk to the council first, then go to Krex and talk to him.
Okay.
Because I also want to say hi to Bolt and Dash.
literally moving away for 2
Hello.
seconds.
You're good.
Nope. Sorry, that was like 4 seconds.
Hello, I am a horse.
Ah!
Alright, so you head
It
up
would
to
win to talk to
the
the council.
head up to the guild council. Andor's gonna join you for this. Meet right behind him.
Well, we're not in. Okay, I guess we just run past the guards. All right.
Well, I mean, he said we meet to the council, so I was just like, okay, we're going to the council.
I think those two guards are still there from when they came to get Andor. There doesn't need to be 2 guards on that door. I'll take one of them off. I forgot that's what that was from. So as usual, the guard asks you what your business is. You tell the guard what your business is. We don't have to roleplay that every single time. But go ahead and go into the guild council chambers.
Thank you.
Did I give?
I guess it'd be guild.
Yeah. So Kramkyl and Araneus aren't in there. Are they not going?
No, we're just gonna hang out over here.
Okay.
Yeah, Kramkyl
Where
and
does the big
Araneus
elf?
are gonna hang out.
Defina says...
Actually, I don't think y'all know that he's afraid of it. Y'all just seen that he kind of avoids that side of the room.
What?
Defina says, I've been seeing a lot of you outside dropping your quest postings off. What can I do for you today?
We were just kind of looking for some detail into different situations that could happen.
Yeah, some clarifications on certain points.
And you do have a quest posting to drop off.
I was going to say, and it does pertain to this quest posting that we are dropping off, as you said.
But you do have other business, okay.
Yes, it has to do with this. So, long story short, the quest says it's 300 gold. The guy did not have that. He only had 50. We talked it out. He's going to give us 25 gold a week, and he's going to send it to Krex, who works in the stalls. So, with that being said, how would we go about this next time if they do not have the gold? Do we just talk it out like we just did, or what would you prefer?
If there is evidence that they have put up a quest posting for an amount of gold that they did not have, then we would not only blacklist them, but there would be prosecution against them. We wouldn't jail them. Punishment doesn't fit the crime. But we might fine them, and when they could afford it, they would have to pay the fine. But blacklisting from the guild goes a long way to dampening the reputation of whoever posted the quest. So that might affect them in doing business, getting traffic to their town, things like that. There's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot we can do because we don't consider it a jailable crime.
Okay. In this instance, we have worked it out, so I wish
That's
that
good.
nothing else happens to him. He seems stressed out enough, and literally the only way they make money is by getting people in the city, so that would only harm them further.
Well, it's good that you've worked it out. And we will not,
I appreciate it.
as you have worked it out, we will not seek prosecution against him.
I appreciate the understanding and the information. It is very helpful.
You're welcome. Is there anything else we can help you with? Andor steps up and says, I'm going to be taking a break from the guild for the foreseeable future. So you can take me off whatever paperwork you have as part of their group for now. I don't know how long it'll be for. Hopefully I will return. And Meat, you see Meat kind of tugging at his back. And I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Do you want to keep Meat around, or do you want him to go with Andor?
Honestly,
Andor.
I feel like he should go with Andor. Like, I can see Andor just looking down and be like, you know what? Come on, little guy. And picks him up like a baby and just walks out happy.
I think Andor needs a friend right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Meat is the perfect one.
Okay. So Meat tugs at his armor, and Andor turns around and Meat says, Meat go too. Meat go with Andor. And Andor looks back at Defina and says, I guess he's going with me. And Andor does what you said. He picks him up and says, come on, little guy. And yeah, picks him up. And Defina looks...
Leokron. If anyone sees Leokron, he's got like tears watering up.
Defina looks to the secretary, Koa Scaldin, and says, make sure we take that down. And Ko looks back and says, of course. And Defina looks back to you all and says, will that be all? As Andor and Meat leave the room.
We'll miss you!
Well, they're just leaving the room. They're not walking out on you yet.
Oh.
I think that's all the business we have at the moment.
What'd you say, Libby?
I said I think that's all the business we have at the moment.
All right, then. Please leave us to our business.
Very well.
And Araneus, the answer to your question is 8 copper. Rec takes the silver and gives you 2 drinks.
Andor, Meat, you mind sharing one last drink with us before you guys take your break?
Andor and Meat pull up seats at the bar. Rex says, break. And Andor says, yup. Meat and I are taking off for a little bit. Rex says, well, that's going to be 2 on the house. He brings drinks over to Andor and Meat.
Thank you, Rex.
Thanks, Rex.
Anybody else get a drink?
Yeah, copper whiskey. Copper. Wow. Carrot whiskey.
I'll have a drink as well.
I
Why do y'all
remember.
keep calling him Rex?
Hmm?
His name is Rek.
Who's calling him Rex?
Everybody.
I think I did it by accident. Yeah.
Oh. It says it right there, doesn't it? It should say.
Yeah.
It says Rek.
It says Rek
I
the
just had a brain
bartender.
fart.
Heck.
Short for
I just thought it was funny.
Cromber Lorek Bulwinax. And I didn't even have to check that. I remembered his name.
Well, I'm happy you
Good job.
remembered
At
that
least
whole
you can
thing.
remember something. I mean,
Yeah.
what?
Drink.
But Rek looks at Meryl and says, I remember what that did to you last time you had it.
I don't really think that's a good idea. We're still
I can
gonna.
take it this time. I can take it this time.
I whispered to Rek, just don't put the whiskey in it.
I think
Maybe-
I'm going to go a bit heavy on the carrot juice and a little light on the whiskey for this.
That's what I was about to recommend.
So anybody who's getting a drink gets 4 copper.
4 copper. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Paid for.
And I paid for one for me and one for Kramkyl.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay.
And he brings the drinks out to everybody.
Because, we've already been sitting here.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And you see Meat just take the mug and start to just chug it back, and it's dripping all down the front of him, and as he's trying to gulp it down.
Yep, that's the meat we know.
Yep.
Andor shakes his head. Andor takes a swig.
We're happy to have been adventuring with you, Andor.
It's been eventful.
That it has.
Yeah.
Now this
If only I
is
could get
not a good-
revenge. If only I could get revenge on that damn sprite of a dragon.
Well, just don't die on your way home.
Yeah.
Because, we won't be around to pick you back
I
up.
won't be around to heal you again.
I think I'll be all right walking home.
Do we need to ask one of these guards to escort you just to make sure?
No, I don't even know if I trust half of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With everything going on.
I mean, they do outrank you, so I understand.
No, they don't.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Andor's.
And you can keep the totem I gave you.
Andor looks at Meryl and says, "Thank you," and it'll be something to remember you by. Not that I'll need anything. You're very, very unforgettable. Just put it that way.
I don't think any of us will be forgetting anything like this anytime soon.
Alright, so you have your drinks. Say your goodbyes.
This is not a goodbye or a farewell. It is only, I will see you in the future.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll see you soon, Andor. And have a wonderful vacation, Meat.
Andor says if we head out now, I could probably get back to my house by nightfall. So it's about
That one
it's about
song from the end of the Hulk plays.
It's about midday. From the end of the Hulk. What song?
From the older Hulk, where at the end he's walking away down the
Oh
street.
God, the sad music.
It's that
Is that-
song in videos sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's it called? I have it here
Can't
in
remember
my.
the name of it.
I have it here in my folder of YouTube assets. Let me look
I
it up.
posted I posted a little GIF of when they did it on Family Guy.
Yeah. It must be on my external hard drive, which I do have with me.
And me and Andor head out. But it's about midday, so they could get to Andor's probably before nightfall.
Okay.
And we're down to 5 for now.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It'll-
So I want everyone to go ahead and level up.
Whoop, whoop.
Kramkyl.
Hero level up.
Kramkyl can go ahead and add a level of fighter if Alicia still wants to do that.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. She hasn't said anything else. Yeah, she gave me a thumbs up.
I'm gonna add 3 levels of sorcerer.
3 levels of sorcerer.
I'm kidding.
You know what, Meryl? Go ahead and add a level of artificer.
Yeah.
Man.
Because I think at first level, you don't get the infusions yet. It's really just the spell
No, you don't. You
casting. So I'm okay
Yeah.
with that coming in now. The infusions you're going to need a little more training for.
I'm gonna leave the fighting style empty because I don't know which one she wants Kramkyl to have. So I'll just let her choose that.
Okay. I mean, if you want to pick like archery for now, and then she can change it later if she wants to.
Okay.
Because it's probably going to be archery. Unless she already has that from Ranger. Do you get a fighting style as Ranger?
I'm changing one of my spells.
I want to say yes.
Oh, she already has archery. So, yeah, I don't know what she would want then.
Is that correct?
What'd you say, Libby?
Is that correct?
Is what correct?
Can you not hear me anymore?
Barely.
Heard that.
Level 6.
Yeah, you're level 6. Yeah.
I don't know why it's having issues.
I heard you just then.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you're level 6.
I get an extra attack. Yeah.
Alright, so it's
I'm gonna get summon demons.
it's about midday.
I'm not actually getting that.
Do you want to take a short rest and then start on the next quest that you have, which was the village being attacked by wolves?
Long rest first, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't swap out spells for a short rest. Can't. No, wait. I'm an elf.
And
So I just. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm an elf. Since I only need to meditate for 4 hours, That counts as a long rest, right?
Yeah, you can only have one long rest every 24 hours, so you can either short rest now and go, or you can take some downtime for the rest of the day, long rest, and then go tomorrow.
I don't. I don't get to change spells for a short rest, do I?
No.
I would prefer a long rest because I need to get my strength back for spell casting.
Yeah, me too.
I also need to pick a new spell.
I thought you could add like half of your spell slots back.
No, not half. I have an ability where I can. It's Arcane Recovery. Once per day, when I finish a short rest, I can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 3.
Oh, see, that's more than half of what I get. Because that's more than what I get total.
Well, I could pick like 1/3 level spell, or,
I only have 2 spell slots.
There we go.
I can.
I'm gonna learn Thunderstep.
This is a genuine question. I got 2 options for one thing. I unlocked another thing. It's called Aspect of the Beast. I'm gonna choose either bear or elk, but elk, whether mounted or on foot, our traveling pace is doubled. Well, mine is, and anyone within 60 feet of me gets the same effect. Or I can get bear, which doubles the amount of stuff I can carry, and I have advantage on athletic checks to push, pull, or drag. I'm thinking about doing the elk one to make our travels faster. But functionality-wise, maybe the bear.
How fast is the carriage is the question, because if you take elk, if your travel pace is... How much your travel pace is doubled? That's really fast. That means everybody can dash.
It says the elk spirit helps you roam far and fast.
That's crazy.
Me being doubled would put me at 60.
Maybe it feels as if there's a gust of wind pushing us as we're going. I don't know.
Did we decide what kind of rest we're taking?
Full.
I need a long rest.
Okay.
Question batch. How many spells can I learn in my spell book? How many spells can I have known? I guess I can look it up.
You learn 2 every level, but your spellbook can have pretty much as many as you want. Like if you get a spell scroll, you can copy the spell into your spellbook. But you learn 2 every level, I think.
I can't just add spells as I level up to my spellbook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As you level up, let me see. Learning
Level, I
levels
gain an extra.
Each time you gain a wizard level, you can add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spellbook for free.
I think I missed adding some spells.
So, long rest then?
Yes.
Okay.
I changed out Magic Stone for Lightning Lure. And then my new spell is Thunderstep.
I changed out Moonbeam for Sunlight. Daylight, rather.
Which I might end up changing Thunderstep eventually, but...
Yeah, Daylight. Evocation.
Movement. There we go. So I'm looking for... No. What? Mounts and vehicles. Here we go.
And I can fly now.
Mounts and vehicles.
And when I do,
I
my
want
feet
draft
disappear.
There we go. Why am I being dumb? There we go. Okay. So with the elk feature, your group would be able to go faster than if you were in a carriage with your draft horses.
Holy shit! What if we were in the carriage, though, with the horses?
Read the text of it again for me.
Whether mounted or on foot, your travel pace is doubled, as is the travel pace of up to 10 companions, while they're within 60 feet of me, and I'm not incapacitated.
Companions.
Yes.
Apparently, there is no definitive answer. This person's personal interpretation of rules as written would be to allow basic land vehicles to be included as long as all passengers in said vehicle are included in the effect. Because that could be interpreted as a form of mounted travel.
Apparently, there isn't really a definition of companion in D&D, at least from what I can see.
Somebody else says that they wouldn't do it. However, most DMs would be lenient to do it.
You recall keenly, or you're breaking up, Sholly.
I mean,
that
if
sounded fine for me.
If we gotta get a horse for each person, oh, this is a very weird wording.
We just all jump on Leokron's back.
It's magic.
You would not need to do that.
Is it magical in nature?
The elk spirit helps you roam far and fast. I would assume so.
Then I'm inclined to allow it for the horses and consider them companions.
Sick.
If it's magical in nature. So you'd be...
Yeah, I would do it based on...
Yeah,
it says you gain a magical benefit based on the totem animal of your choice.
Magical. Yeah, I'm inclined to allow it if it's magical.
Fuck yeah. Alright, we're going with elk then.
So that means double fast pace. That means... Yeah, that means...
Yeah, travel pace. Whatever the travel pace is.
So we're going to go double the speed of a horse.
Yeah. So
consistently.
That's going to cut down
Would
travel.
Would that be like 120 feet?
No, draft horses are 40
Around?
feet. Draft horses are 40 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's still 80.
Yeah, that's 8. I mean, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't know why I thought horses were 60.
I know what you mean.
Where...
Someone
We'll just
flipped out.
cast long. We'll cast Long Strider on him as well.
So that means you can you can cover 60 miles in a day in an 8-hour period.
Wow.
120 if we cast Long Strider.
True. Well, how long does Long Strider last? 8 hours.
I have no idea. I don't have that spell.
Does it last 8 hours?
I have no idea.
I think it lasts like 10 minutes to an hour.
But he has the spell batch. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Alright.
I could say I had the spell. Does that count?
You could say you have the spell.
Yeah, I could just say I have it.
It lasts for 1 hour. I just looked it up. Just in general.
But it's a
I
cantrip.
could put it.
But it's a cantrip.
No, it's not his first. It's his first level.
He knows.
Long Strider's first level. I can put it in my spell book.
So we cast Long Strider and Fly on both of the horses.
That's cool, though. Alright, yeah. I'm going to go with Elk.
I can only fly for, I think it's like 10 minutes at a time. Yeah.
What are we deciding? Are we doing a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that's
yeah.
what we
Yeah.
decided.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long rest.
Sorry, I was picking my spells. I was changing my spells for the day.
As you're
Yeah, so basically we're going to hang out and then go to bed
Yeah.
and then all that.
as you're hanging out at the
Nice.
bar, Rex says, "Oh, did you hear? Somebody went missing."
Oh?
Was it somebody important?
It depends on your definition of important. Everyone's
I mean,
important to someone.
it wasn't like your wife was it, because we would need to go track her down immediately.
It was the daughter of one of the local shopkeepers in Westwind. Not someone from the market square, but someone on one of the outskirts, one of the smaller shops.
I look over to Leokron. I'm like, have we been to those shops before?
You have not. They're like
Interesting.
the buildings and stuff that you can't go to in video games. Like you can go to them, but you can't go in.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
It's one of the ones where in order to start the quest, you just walk in front of the building.
Yeah. Instead of going in, it's just like a cutscene going in and out, and then you can't go back in.
Right.
I like that. I like that.
Kind of glitches a tad.
Get the fuck out, bitch. No.
Yeah, she went missing earlier today. They don't
Any-
That's
have
unfortunate.
they don't have any leads.
Any
but
details at all?
They don't have any leads, but they suspect the cult.
Which
Oh,
one?
that's wonderful.
The cult of blood, the one that's
Okay, because
been
we
doing the
suspect
bad
two different
things.
cults.
Yeah, because we're after
We-
two different cults: the cult of blood
Oh.
and the cult of the mask.
The cult of the mask.
That's what we're calling it.
That's what we're.
They
Oh.
calling
never
it.
had. They haven't actually said that they're a cult, but they're very culty.
Yeah,
Oh.
Meryl's gonna pull out the mask that she still has, the black mask. Yeah, they wear these.
Okay then.
Yeah, we tried to
Where-
tell the guild, about it, and they just didn't really seem to care.
Yeah, they really didn't care about it.
Yeah.
Granted, it is happening a lot further south than here, but still.
Yeah, if it's not affecting Northwood, probably not gonna interest the guild all that much.
Mostly
Yeah, well-
operate in the Shadowfell, in the Shadow forests.
Well, at least we have made them aware of the issue. So if
Yep.
it does come to bite them in the butt, they can't blame us.
Correct.
That's true. That's true.
And we can always say, we told you so.
Oh, that'll be the day.
So where was this young girl last seen?
She was last seen leaving her mother's shop. Since the market square was shut down, a lot of business has been going to the outlier shops. And she was headed out to Martzlock to pick up some supplies. And somewhere between the shop and Martzlock, she disappeared. That's what they know.
Oh, have they posted a quest for it yet?
The guard is looking into it. The Royal Guard.
Well, that's good. Hey, maybe Andor could help out with that.
Maybe he'll turn into some kind of vigilante.
I bet he will. He'll call himself Wolfman.
Wolfman.
Oh, gosh.
I'm Wolfman.
Wolfman.
Yeah, her mother is absolutely beside herself.
Oh, I bet.
Should
That's
we?
how my family feels too, but I don't know where they are, so.
Well, I'm sorry, Araneus.
I mean, not really much I can do about it right now.
I guess.
Hopefully we'll head in that direction at some point.
Do you think we should investigate this rather than the quest that we have? Because last time something bad happened and it got worse.
That is true.
That's true.
So
I mean, we could start at Marstock and work our way backwards.
Already taken the quest, and the Royal Guard are looking into it. I don't think they would want us stepping on their toes or getting in their way yet.
I mean, as long as we don't bring up the king.
Well, I mean, it never hurts to take a stroll. Doesn't mean we're gonna do anything.
You have to go that way anyway because your quest is to the west of
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Well, we can just gander, just look around.
Well, then we'll start
anyway,
here.
Batch? Did you say we have to go by there anyway?
Yeah, you have to go in that direction because the quest is to the west of Martzlock.
So we'll start here, and we'll work our way, to our next quest. And if we happen to see something along the way, we'll let a guard know.
If it's in the heat of the moment, I'm going. But yes, I agree.
Well, I meant like if we just, hear something. I mean, if we see something, obviously we're gonna do something about it. Because we're go-getters.
I don't even know what this young girl looked like.
I'm sure if we see a little girl crying on the side of the road,
well, we
asking
don't
where
even
her
know
mommy
if she's. We don't even know if she's little. She could be a teenager. She could be a young adult.
I mean, all of these people are little.
Rex speaks up
me.
and says she is a young adult.
So, in the grand scheme of things, still a toddler.
I mean,
I am like 350 years old.
I thought you were 100-something.
However it is. No, wasn't the war thing like 200 years ago?
70.
And I was around for it.
It was 70 years ago.
70? Okay, well, whatever. I'm 150 then.
You don't. Yes, disconnected.
Probably about
Obvious
my,
reconnected.
close to my age.
So she's probably close to your age, Araneus.
Oh. Well, then what the hell does she need our help for?
She went missing.
Oh, Colt.
What do you mean?
That's right.
Oh, Colt, that's
Sorry.
right.
Forgot about the Colt for a second.
Oh, Colt. That's right.
Leokron actually laughs at Araneus. Like, what the fuck?
You know,
Short-term
memory
issues?
is not my strong suit.
What'd you say, Libby?
Saying, having some memory issues there, Araneus?
Oh, yes.
Having all the memories.
Oh, that's right. You don't really know much. So before we met up with these people, you know, as we did tell you before, me and Meryl were taken by that cult.
Mm-hmm.
And but all of my memories from before then are basically gone. I remember bits and pieces of things, but that's about it. It's almost like I was born again.
Hmm.
I wonder what your life was before that.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Maybe someday we'll find out.
Meryl's was taken too. She was no memories.
No. We're not changing
know,
your
I know.
We're
She
not
has
changing your
memory.
backstory 27 sessions in.
I know, I'm joking. I was joking.
My
Not.
backstory is the same.
She still has all her memories.
I do know that I have family out there. I know that much. And I
forgot what happened to
also,
Meryl's family.
I vaguely remember, like, maybe a storm or something that happened. But other than that, the main memory I remember is finding this ring.
I've seen Araneus go inside the ring yet. I don't remember.
I believe so.
We've slept, so yes.
Okay.
That is a very interesting ring. I've never seen something like it.
Can't you bring people inside the ring yet?
No.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
I was able to do it the one time with Andor, but I think it was only because he was stoned. Because as soon as he stopped being stoned, he popped out of it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wynne would have probably asked at some point if she could see the ring to examine it.
I mean, as long as I can still see it, I don't really care. So yeah, sure.
You would have left it in sight.
Or even if you were to, look at it while I'm inside of it when Meryl has it, and you just ask her. Depends on how you wanted to have done that.
Yeah, Wynne would have asked you directly because it's your ring.
Then, yeah, I wouldn't have cared. I would have let you see it.
So at some point, Wynne would have examined the ring and looked at it, and studied it, and taken notes, and done little sketches of it, or whatever.
Probably tried to go in it yourself.
No.
It wouldn't have worked anyway.
Alright, so you hang out at the bar for a little bit, and turn in for the night. You find a room upstairs. Has everybody taken their long rest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Correctamundo.
We'll do Kramkyls.
And I took catapults.
I now have almost 49 hit points. 40 hit points, because I have 39.
I have 40 exactly.
I have 38. You're barely more than me.
Yeah, it's because I have the tough feet.
And
Or
now I have
toughness or whatever it is.
now I
Yeah,
have these
toughness
tools
trait.
and tinker tools.
Whoa.
Yes,
Wait a minute. You mean you have them?
So I'm gonna have to buy. I'm gonna have to buy them, aren't
You're
I?
gonna have to buy them. You don't just magically get them.
Or did Bartimus give me a set?
I mean, he I'm not gonna retcon that he did, but next time you go see him, he could.
Okay, let's go see Bartimus.
What are you trying to get?
Thieves tools and tinker tools to go with the artificer level.
Shaman Artificer multi-class. This is gonna be interesting.
yeah, I do not have those tools. Got a hammer. Couple crowbars. You want a crowbar?
How much
Or
damage?
you could just go to it. How much are those? Like 5 GP a piece? Just go by a shop and buy one.
The market square is closed. You'd have to go to one of those shops that I said were like the places in video games that you can't go into.
In roll 20, it has Tinker's tools at 50 gold pieces.
50?
Okay,
Jeez.
yeah, I can get that.
Hmm.
What about thieves tools?
I would assume the same.
Yeah, probably.
These tools.
I got another rage. I'm happy about that. So I have
25.
4.
25 for thieves tools, 50 for Tinker's tools.
That'd be 75 gold altogether.
Or, I mean, you're headed to Martzlock. Martzlock is still open. You could probably find Tinker's tools out there.
Or we can go to Bartimus and he can get me.
I think everyone
remember
else
the
is...
last time you tried to go there?
She
You
snuck
had to
out.
chase through the city with Leokron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this time she'll tell everybody she's going there.
We just need to get a tracker put on her. We need a chipper.
That's like what, like half a day's travel there and back for her to just go get these tools.
Mm.
I mean, it's not like she needs them right now. She can wait.
Yeah, but what if I need them when we go to do the quest and we don't have them and...
Unlikely.
We haven't needed them before now.
I think she
Plus,
needs
to
them to
cast
cast her
any-
artificer spells.
Yeah, to cast any artificer spell, she needs the tool, the Tinker's tool or Thieves tools.
Is that like somebody who fishes automatically?
Artificer.
An auto fisher?
Artificer.
You need a special pole for that?
I don't think she got it.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Plus, to do any of Artificer's things, she needs Tinker's tools.
Well, you are headed to Martzlock, so you could buy some out there.
Hey, you can ask Rex, see if he's got any.
I think...
What was the Martzlock quest again? This was the wolves?
Yeah. And
Yep.
you were talking about maybe sticking your nose into the missing woman situation
On the way, yeah.
on the way.
Probably, yeah.
Well, except for Wynne. Wynne didn't want to do that.
Right.
To the girl. But the Royal Guard are looking into it, right? Surely they're competent.
I would hope.
Unless it's John looking into it.
John is with the West Wind Guard. This is the Royal Guard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, that's good.
These are just Andor. These are Andor's people.
Judging from when Andor and I went to speak to ask about the cult, they were not very receptive to outside help and were quite hostile about any interference.
Well, I mean, we could just say that we didn't know that they were working on it.
Playing dumb is a thing.
I'm pretty good at that.
I can try.
I mean, I can just lie. I don't care.
That sounds about right for you, Araneus.
Hey, we all have our strengths.
You are correct.
Yep.
Wouldn't hurt to keep our eyes and ears open while traveling to Martzlock to see if we hear or see anything.
Yeah, and if we don't, then we don't. If we do, we can either do something about it or let the Royal Guard know.
Rek,
Yeah.
do you know the girl's name?
I don't actually.
Because you didn't come up with one.
Maybe.
Do you know her mom's name? Or the name of the shop?
I do know her mother's name as I've been to her shop before. Her mother's name is Stephanie.
Okay.
Like Stephanie? Or like Stephanie blank?
Hold on, I got a cat fight.
Me.
It's just Stephanie.
Oh. And you don't know the name of the shop?
I believe it's just Stephanie's shop. I don't think it has a special name. It's not one of the fancy Market Square shops.
Okay. And it's a daughter. Okay, so we're all just gonna be, yelling for Stephanie's daughter.
It's like the
I
reverse
bet her name's
Stacy.
Stacy.
It's like the reverse Stacy's mom.
Reverse Stacy's mom.
It really makes me think of what the fuck was it? I just had it and then I lost it. Oh yeah, it's like an off-brand Destiny's Child.
Stephanie's child.
No copyrights. That was a joke, merely for entertainment.
Oh,
We're not
gosh.
getting any endorsements. Don't worry about it.
I mean, you can mention, famous things. It's fine.
I'm always
Rain.
weary about that shit.
It's fine.
We aren't playing Say My Name because we don't know her name.
We'll yell her name. Yell her name.
Yell her name.
What is the day today in game?
Believe
It's like 3 days before Dar Day.
I believe it is Fayday the 4th.
No, we just had Fayday the 4th.
Oh, so then it would be, right, because you did your long rest, it would be Or Day the 5th. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure.
Fayday named after fairies, or day named after orcs.
Or Day named after Orphix, the god of gnomes.
Ah. Or day named after gnomes. Also known as Short Day. All right, y'all ready to head out towards the town?
March look. Yeah, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah.
On our way to Marslock.
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at the days of the week. So it's not New Life, is it Oversun?
It's Oversun, yeah.
Yeah, I got it right.
Yeah, we're in Somies, the first month of Oversun. I think I'm going to end it a little bit early tonight because it is 8:18 and we're about to go into something new and I don't want to start it and then cut it off a little bit in. And reconnected. Okay. What?
I said understandable.
All right. So it's definitely a short session, but I think that's all right. Accomplished what needed to be accomplished.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Got your level up. And maybe next week we'll start the new campaign. I'm struggling with a few things that I'm prepping for it. So it might not be ready next week. So we might be doing He's Risen again next week. I will keep you guys updated on Discord what I'm doing.
If you need any help, let us know.
Yeah.
I just might have to ask you with help on one thing. Because there's one thing in particular I'm struggling with that I might just ask you what you guys want to do with it because you're the ones that are going to be playing it. So, but yeah.
Battle of the Bands, isn't it?
Actually, it's got to do with tracking ammunition. The way I'm thinking about it, it's going to be a headache, and I'm trying to decide if I should just ditch it altogether and just have you not worry about tracking ammunition. But then if I do that, then that changes the way some of the weapons work because the guns have reload numbers and loading properties. If I don't track ammunition, that changes that, but I don't know if you guys care enough about that to worry about it.
And make it interesting so that there's something that has to be tracked and like reserved, kind of like spells for spellcasters. Since we don't have magic in this world,
Right.
limiting ammo is a way to limit and to have some limitations on what we can do.
We're just all going to be gun casters.
Gun cast.
And like if it's futuristic, like in the sense of that time, then you could definitely get away with not tracking ammo. But if it's like in like past times, then yeah, you would need to, in my opinion.
Times.
Well, I think you said it's modern day.
It's
Yeah.
present day, yeah.
Okay. If it okay, yeah.
There's actually a year. It's 2024, I believe, in the description.
Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
Personally, I'm okay with tracking ammo.
Okay.
But if you wanted to do it like unlimited ammo and we just have to keep up with our reload type of thing, that can also be done. Where we just have to, instead of tracking all of our ammo, we only have to track what's in the gun itself at the time.
Okay. Alright, I'll figure it out. I'll talk to you guys more about it if I have to.
We'll do a vote.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for playing. Everybody say their goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Remember to hug your loved ones. Their goodbyes, and we'll get out of here.
There we go.
Goodbye.
Have a good night.